Good morning, Dave. Yeah, now day 3 of this boil water notice. There is some confusion on how long it will last. Some say it could be several weeks, while others say it will just be a few more days. Yesterday, Travis County's Emergency Management Coordinator, Eric Carter, addressed the confusion from a briefing yesterday on how long the citywide water crisis will last. At first, he said it could be 10 to 14 days. Austin Mayor Steve Adler quickly fired back, saying the county was planning for a 2-week period instead of anticipating one. Greg Mazzaros, who is the director of Austin Water, says they're seeing improvements across all their water systems. He says Wednesdays and Thursdays are typically the largest water usage days in Austin, so he's hoping Austinites continue the trend of conserving water throughout the week. The combined capacity of the 3 treatment plants is currently 1/3 of what it is usually, but Mazzaros says it's still improving, emphasizing that Austin is producing more water than consuming. Austin Water says this is still an emergency. People need to continue to cut back on water in order to avoid a shortage. Good morning, Dave. City officials say that this water crisis is affecting nearly 900,000 people in the city. Yesterday, city officials held another press conference updating us on the current situation. They did have some good news to share regarding the boil water notice. City Manager Spencer Cronk, along with the mayor and Austin Water, say conservation efforts in the city have been effective, but they're still asking people to reduce their water consumption. We now know Austin Water was monitoring the quality of this water and considered issuing a citywide notice as early as last Thursday. On Sunday, the decision was made to go ahead with those plans as the water quality was getting worse. Many people are questioning the methods used to alert people about it. Some are asking why a phone alert wasn't issued. Mayor Steve Adler says he learned about the notice Sunday evening. That's when the city says they contacted hospitals, grocery stores, and school districts. Emails were also sent out to restaurants in the city Monday morning.
I'm frustrated about it. We have emergency management tools, the automatic texting. I mean, gosh, you get texts these days from every candidate running for office. But I'm disappointed that we weren't able to notify people early and in a uniform manner.
And I really felt that we did the best that we could given the circumstances and what we knew at that point in time, and something that we have not done on a citywide basis that I think our citizens will be very proud of how we did it.
Hey, good morning, Lauren. Yeah, a lot of people are wondering how long is this water crisis going to last exactly. Now, the city manager says right now there is no indication this will be a long-term issue. He's expecting it to last just a few more days, not several weeks like we heard otherwise. City officials did hold another press conference yesterday updating us on the current situation. City manager Spencer Cronk, along with the mayor and Austin Water, say conservation efforts in the city have been effective, but they are still asking people to reduce their water consumption. Right now, we know that Austin Water was monitoring the water quality and considering issuing a citywide notice as early as last Thursday. On Sunday, the decision was made to go ahead with those plans as the water quality was getting worse. Many people are questioning the methods used to alert people about this. Some are asking why a phone alert wasn't issued. Mayor Steve Adler says he learned about the notice Sunday evening. That's when the city says they contacted hospitals, grocery stores, and school districts. Emails were also sent out to restaurants in the city on Monday morning. Some Austin Water customers are saying that they did not receive a direct notice until Monday night. Yeah, right now there's some confusion on how long this notice will last, when exactly it will end. Some city officials are telling us it could be several weeks, while others are saying just a few more days. Yesterday, Travis County's Chief Emergency Management Coordinator, Eric Carter, addressed the confusion from a briefing. At first, he said it could be 10 to 14 days. Austin Mayor Steve Adler quickly fired back, saying the county was planning for a 2-week period instead of anticipating one. Greg Mazzaros, who is the director of Austin Water, says they're seeing improvements across all their water systems. He says Wednesdays and Tuesdays, or Thursdays that is, are typically the largest water usage days in Austin. So this morning he is hoping Austinites continue the trend of conserving water throughout the week. The combined capacity of the 3 treatment plants is currently 1/3 of what it is usually, but Mazzaros says it's still improving, emphasizing that Austin is producing more water than consuming. Now, if you take a look at this map, the city of Austin has just opened up 5 distribution sites where they are handing out free bottled water. These are for people with special needs who are unable to boil water, or people that need bottled water for work that are not able to get some beforehand. We also know schools are providing water on site for their students, UT Austin being one of them. Again, these 5 locations just opened up. They will be open until 7 o'clock tonight. We do have all 5 of them posted on our website. Back to you. Hey, good morning, Dave. So like you mentioned, there are 5 distribution sites where the city of Austin is giving out water for people with special needs, people who aren't able to boil their water, also just aren't able to get water before they head into work. Joining me now is Captain Christopher Troop with the Austin Fire Department. Tell us a little bit about this process. We were just notified this was happening maybe an hour and a half ago, but you said there was a heavy thought process behind this.
Yeah, well, we were able to spend a lot of the day yesterday preparing for this distribution today. Today is really, it's kicking into high gear. We had a limited distribution yesterday, but today is really full force. Obviously, we were all caught off guard by the boil water notice, so this has been put together with relatively little time, but we have quite a few city departments all working together to make sure that we have water available to everyone that's affected by this boil water notice.
And it's a pretty easy process. We've noticed people are driving in. This is a location right off of I-35 on the northbound side. People are just driving in, going around, and then you have city staff and volunteers, I'm assuming, just loading up water in people's cars.
That's right. Yeah. All people have to do is find their way here. They don't have to get out of their cars. We have lots of people here ready to load up all the water for them.
Is there a specific amount each person is able to get?
So we're giving out about a gallon of water per family member. So just let us know when you get here how many people are in your family. Like you mentioned earlier, the water is intended for use during the day when people are at work or in places where they don't have the ability to boil their water. But obviously some people may even have special circumstances that they would need water for in other places, and that's what this is for.
It's a really easy process. You're not even asking for people to prove that they are Austin residents, correct?
No, this is a hardship for everybody already. We're not trying to make it any harder. We're trying to make it easier. So people just, if they can get here or have somebody come on their behalf, then we'll get them some water.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Captain. Thank you for giving us that information. Again, this is one of 5 locations. They started coming here distributing water at 7 o'clock this morning, and they're going to be here until 7 later tonight. Back to you guys. Hey, good morning, Amanda. This is one of 5 locations that the city of Austin has set up to help distribute water, cases of water, to those who live in Austin. It's a pretty easy process. People are just driving in here. This used to be a Home Depot. They're driving into the parking lot, making a little U-turn, and we've got city staff out here